drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em, up 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em, drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em, up 'em.
The last topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Regis Prograis versus Jose Zepeda. They fought on Saturday on Fight TV pay-per-view for $60. Conspiracy, what was your reaction to the fight?
My reaction was, I ain't pay for that, so I'm not paying no $60 for Prograis versus Zepeda. Although I hope Regis won, I'm just not paying $60 for that type of fight. You know what I mean? But and I'm not the type to bootleg fights. I like to support boxers, but I'm not paying for junk like that. I'm not gonna say it's junk, but it's not worth $60.
Nah, you could say junk. Larry Merchant called it junk.
I want to say this should be free on like ESPN Plus or it should be on an app somewhere for free. It shouldn't be, $60. That's outrageous, especially Zepeda. I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Trill dollar bill.
I ended up watching the fight this morning on YouTube. I didn't pay $60, but I was excited to see this fight. I was wondering when Jose Zepeda was going to get a chance and when Regis was going to get a chance to fight for these belts. The layoff actually hurt Zepeda, I think. Regis did his thing. He got the stoppage in the 11th round. It was a beautiful left hand and a good left hand shot that crumbled on Zepeda. Both guys, it just seemed like, Zepeda wasn't there. Regis was on point. Shout out to Regis. People don't realize I used to be like Josh Taylor. Him and Josh Taylor, one was 1 and he was 2. Or either way, how you wanted to pick that. And I thought Ramirez was 3, But I'm glad that Regis got his another shot, and he's 2-time world champion at 140. Happy for him. WBC champ now at 140. Jose Zepeda. I was been waiting for when he was gonna get a shot. He was supposed to get a shot long time ago. But shout out to both gentlemen. They was a good fight, back and forth. Both guys was bruised up. They gave their best they could, but Regis with the stoppage. He got the stoppage with that left hand. I thought that was dope, and now he's the new champ at 140. Hopefully he keeps that belt, and maybe it sets up a big fight at 140 with him and Devin. If Devin can get past Lomachenko next, and if he moves up to 140, maybe he'll run into Regis. I don't know. But hey, shout out to Regis. Congratulations on that. Even though I wish it would have on ESPN for these fighters' sake, so that more people can see them, get more eyes on these gentlemen. I wish it was on the ESPN. No disrespect to these fighters, but I think if more people get to see these guys, then maybe they'll like them more, and then more people will come out and they'd be more fanfare and put on a great pay-per-view card. But right now, I don't think this was a good look. But hopefully, they can get with one of these networks and we can see them on free TV with in front of more eyes,
Look, I saw I'm like, okay, what does the schedule look like today for boxing? So I'm like, okay, Dillian White, whatever. And in my mind, I'm planning to watch Regis Prograis and Zepeda. I saw Zepeda fight Josue Vargas on ESPN.
Knocked him out.
So yeah, I'm thinking, okay, it's just gonna be on ESPN. I didn't believe I saw Regis on, maybe not on ESPN. Saw Regis on the Zone. Regis Prograis fought Josh Taylor on the Zone, and then Regis Prograis fought what's his name? Red Catch. That was on that was on Triller, right? Or something like that. Yeah. It was on like Triller. Yeah. So but I thought because it was involving Zepeda, it was going to be on ESPN. Yeah. So when I go to check to see the fight, it's like, oh, Fight TV. So I'm like, okay, I got to go to Fight TV. So in my mind, I'm like, wow, I gotta really pay $10 to see Prograis versus. I'm like, yo, I'm not really not happy about this. So then I look and I see, $5.99. So I said, $6 isn't bad. But then I'm like, hold on a second. Like, because I thought it's cap. I'm like, yo, this is really $59.99. Like, this is really $60 to see this fight. To see this fight. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Sometimes it's like, and I just made the decision, like, this is it, bro. Like, I am not paying for this fight. I'm not even looking it up later. Like, yo, for real. I found out that Regis won because I saw it on Twitter. But, bro, I am not in the business of paying for these fights anymore. Like, TC, like, come on, man. Stop playing with me. Like, this is a joke. Like, I don't know why they think already boxing is expensive. Already to watch the pay-per-view cards for fights that we really want to see, it's already expensive. So now you're saying you're going to start making these horrible fights and want us to pay for it. And then not even that you want us to pay for it at a discounted rate, like a reasonable price. Like, you're saying you're going to put this fight on for $10. You're saying you want us to pay $60 to see Regis Prograis versus Jose Zepeda. Regis Prograis can walk down his own street, and everyone doesn't even know Regis Prograis on his own street. And I'm not even trying to cap. I'm just being real. Regis Prograis can walk through any mall in his state and not get mobbed. And you somehow think you can sell Regis Prograis to me for $60. Jose Zepeda can walk anywhere in the United States of America and nobody would recognize him as a celebrity. But somehow you think you can sell him to me for $60. Like, come on now. Like, it's crazy to me. Boxing is getting out of control. It's getting out of control. And it's like people aren't even thinking logically to the point where I feel like they're trying to kill the sport. Like, are you intentionally trying to kill the sport when you put a WBC title fight on an app, first of all, that not many people even know about, Fight TV? How many people really know about Fight TV in America? Because we diehard fight fans, so we know about Fight TV. But everyone doesn't know about the app Fight TV. So you put on an app that not everyone knows about for $60. Bro, there are a lot of things I would rather buy for $60 than a damn Regis Prograis in Jose Zepeda fight. Okay? For real. I'm just saying, you can buy groceries. You could buy a shirt. Hell, Black Friday, might buy some fresh kicks with 60 bucks. If they, you know what I mean? I'm talking about $60 on Black Friday. You feel me? That are Jose Zepeda versus Regis Prograis. Get the hell out of here. I just don't understand what's going on. Like, are you intentionally trying to sabotage boxing? Are you intentionally trying to make losses? Create losses? I don't get it. That's just bad business. What's about to happen on December 10th is bad business. I'm sitting around here looking at boxing like, yo, what? Like, are y'all serious? And I'll just close by saying this. Like, people always talk about like the fighters and this, whatever, but y'all have no respect for the fans. You have no respect for the fans. You don't people's hard-earned money. When you put a fight on and a card on for $80, $60, even $40, do you know how much the average person who buys your fight makes per hour? How many hours do they have to work to watch your fight to try to sell them some trash? You have no respect. Then you want to flaunt the fact that you're rich in their face. You're rich off their 4 to 5 hours they got to work to buy your fight that isn't even worth it. Like, come on, man. See, that's the problem with the game, man. That's what's causing the shift. When people say boxing is dead, boxing isn't dead. You know what happens when you give us the fights we want. People show up, show out, and fighters get paid. Boxing is dead because of stuff like this. You put in a fight that should be on regular TV on pay-per-view on an app that nobody has, and you're hurting Regis Prograis and you're hurting Zepeda. They probably could have gained a whole bunch of fans, like Trill said, if that fight was on ESPN. Probably would have got like 500 to close to 1 million people watching that fight instead of like the 10,000 they got because it was on that app. A WBC title fight that could have been seen by a lot of people, that could have got notoriety, that could have helped these guys gain fans, was on this platform just wasted. You basically just wasted a fight. You know how they say, like, if a tree falls in a forest and no one was around, did it really happen? Did this fight really happen? I don't know, because I didn't watch it. Because it might as well have taken place in the forest. So all I'm saying is, like, at some point we got to figure this out. But this is getting out of control. And I'm not supporting it. So I didn't see the fight, but congratulations, Regis, on becoming champion. Hopefully I can catch your next fight.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the commissioner, a.k.a. Trill Dollar Bill. That's Chef Boyardee, and that's Caden. You know who we are. We are the Boxing Bros. Don't
Peace,
forget.
TBE.
Yeah, peace to the TBE. And don't forget, you can download the Boxing Bros album, the Brothers album, right now on all streaming services. You already know who we are.